All right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is MAHESWARI SARI, and I'm make this video due to the value of in the investment law. So I would like to deliver my presentation that have been divided into several topics, and the topic that I would like to present is regarding the investment business entity forms in Indonesia. So the type of forms of investment business entities in Indonesia are divided into two parts where has been regulated on the law number 25 of 2007. So the type is domestic investment and foreign investment. So in the domestic investment already stated in the article number 1, we have the definition of domestic capital is capital owned by the Republic Indonesia or individual Indonesian resident or corporate enterprises in the form of legal entities such as limited liabilities, or we tend to call it with PT, and then the commodity companies, or we tend to call it with CP. And then the second one is foreign investment. The next is the requirement of those type. The requirements that make those action is valid is the type of activities should be on the investment realms, and then the conduct are to engage of the commercial activities, and then the important things is the action should be done in the Indonesian territory. And then what is the differences between them? So broadly speaking about that, the things that make them diverse in the domestic side is the investor should be carried out by the Indonesian citizens like me. And then the capital is used as the domestic capital, while the foreign investment is carried out or it's carried out entirely or fully by the foreign investors or through a joint venture with domestic company. So the next is investors. What do investor actually mean? So the means of investors is a person that allocated their money or their wealth into, or maybe their capital with the expectation of a future financial return, or we tend to call it with provide, or to gain the advantages or interest. There are two types of investor in this topic. So the first is domestic investor, and then the second one is foreign investor. The domestic investor consists of several requirements. So the requirement that both of the investor are valid is in the domestic side, which are individual Indonesian citizen, Indonesian corporate entities from the Republic of Indonesia or Indonesia region that investing cash in the Republic of Indonesia territory. And for the foreign investor, this action should be done with an individual foreign person or a business company or a foreign government investing funds in the Republic Indonesia territory. The next is capital. So the capitals that conduct investment activity where in the form of cash or other than cash that have been owned by the investor of the economic value. So the next I will explain the branch of the capital. So the branch of capital itself is divided into two parts also, which is foreign capital and then the domestic capital. The foreign capital is owned by the foreign government or individual foreign citizen and or foreign enterprise, foreign corporate legal entity, and or Indonesian corporate legal entity of which capital is partly or wholly owned by the foreign party, the joint venture to the companies. So the last one that I will explain or mention is the domestic capital. So the domestic capital, where the capital held by individual Indonesian citizens like me, or states, or business enterprises, which may or may not be in the form of legal organization. So that's all. If there is any mistaken, I would like to apologize. So, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much.